At large volcanoes around the world, they generally have the same structure. Shield volcanoes have a gentle and lengthy slope which goes up to what is typically a summit caldera. This gentle slope is formed due to the fact that the lava shield volcanoes produce has a low silica content, meaning it has a low viscosity and can travel rather far. In contrast, stratovolcanoes are composed of overlapping layers of lava and ash, and since they produce highly viscous lavas that do not travel very far, they form a steep slope such as seen at Mount Mayon. Thus, it might come as a surprise to learn that the type of landform you are looking at right now, with a flat top and absurdly steep slopes which are up to 60 degrees, is also a type of volcano. Known as a Tuya, this fascinating type of volcano is restricted to areas of the planet that either currently have or used to have a several kilometer thick ice sheet. When magma erupts into a thick ice sheet, it initially forms a layer of material which looks much like a dome out of pillow lava. However, if eruptive activity occurs for long enough, it can breach the top of the overlying glacier. As eruptive activity continues, the heat melts significant volumes of ice, creating a thick glacial lake around the volcano. After the glacial lake develops, eruptive activity shifts to a more explosive phase, depositing a rock type known as hyaloclastite. Over time, the erupting vent, which now has an unusually steep profile, breaches the surface of the lake, causing eruptive activity to change once again. Instead of being highly explosive, more effusive to moderately explosive eruptive activity occurs, sending lava flows to fill the area previously occupied by the lake. The movement of the lava is partially constrained by the presence of the glacier, forming an incredibly steep slope at its edge. After the glacier retreats, the highly unusual volcanic feature becomes visible for all to see. While the most stunning Tuyas can be found in Iceland, with even the Fagradalsfjall mountain adjacent to two recent volcanic eruptions being an example of one, while also being found in Alaska, Oregon, and Antarctica, among other locations. However, the origin for the word Tuya did not come from any of those aforementioned localities. Rather, it originated within British Columbia at the feature shown on screen, which is known as Tuya Butte. Tuya Butte is one of many Tuyas which lie within a relatively small area, being part of the active Tuya volcanic field. This field is presumed to have produced an eruption at least once since the end of the last ice age at a non-Tuya event known as the Gabriel's Cone. Thanks for watching. If you would like to request a specific topic, please leave a comment below. Additionally, I would like to thank this channel's patrons on Patreon and channel members on YouTube.